Man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. I want to appreciate everybody that watches the channel. And if you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. And I really appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all continue to rock with me, man. Hey, man. Yesterday, right? All the way into the morning, right? See, the Minions came out of nowhere, right? And they were all in the chat. They done called in, right? And they continue to make themselves look the way they look, right? We gotta be honest, man. Y'all incriminating yourself totally, straight up. And, you know, we let it be known, man. Y'all got the big eye on y'all. And, you know, they felt so cocky to the point where they say their name is so big, right, that they can't be touched. Think about this, man. They said their name is so big that they can't be touched. And we watched many celebrities go down, right, with situations that they was dealing with in their life. But what we seen on the video, they saying that nothing can happen to them. We already know, like, honestly, right? They put the pressure on Jay Reed. We know that. They got the pressure on him, man. These dudes went to another level with it. They know they was wrong, right? And, you know, they got the ability, I'm going to tell y'all, to reach out and touch people that, you know, are involved, related to these people. So it makes the situation kind of complicated on Jay Reed's end, honestly, man. And we already know, right? It's gonna hit the fan. Everybody's seen it. So them trying to manipulate us, we not going for it, man. And y'all know I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, man. Y'all know I've been keeping it a bean. And, you know, I've been letting y'all know what I know, right? So if they didn't want nobody to touch on this situation, they should have never let the video get out there. They should have never did what they did. And what we seen was something that we had to address. It wasn't something that we was just going to let go by. And, you know, WACK and Luce called in. Travis called in. And we got to get the story and understanding that, yeah, it might have been some backdoor stuff going on, right? But at the same time, nothing of what they're saying justifies what happened, if we're going to be honest, right? So we calling things out for what it is, man. We definitely calling things out for what it is. Mina, Kia, I appreciate y'all, man. I seen you earlier, Kia. You was in the chat. You was holding it down. I seen you. You know, we like, listen, man. We standing for something over here. See, that's the difference. It's a lot of platforms, right, that they not standing on business as if they said from the beginning. We still standing on business, man. We not glorifying what they want to glorify, right? It's only towards our people. So if we make it make sense, why are y'all only putting this energy towards your own people, but when y'all dealing with Adam and any of these other dudes, y'all got respect? Why can't y'all have respect towards your own people if something don't go your way? Because if something don't go your way with one of those folks, y'all still got a certain level of respect. That's what I'm saying. And it should be like that amongst your own people. If you disagree with somebody with some business, something's not going right, why is the first thing that you resort to amongst your own people is violence? Why do you have to answer with violence to think that that is going to get you what you want, when all it does is amplify any situation you are involved with and put a big eye on you? If we gonna be real, if you gonna be real, why do they want to amplify it, but then don't want nobody to address it? And they just upset that we're addressing it in a manner that when usually somebody address it like this, they able to hit them on the horn. Yo, calm that down. You don't want somebody to come see you. And they don't like that they're not able to put that pressure on SBGB TV. If we gonna make it make sense, right? They're not able to put that pressure on me. I don't care what they say, what they talking about. This my platform. So I'm gonna say what I want. I'm not looking to be friends and let you manipulate what content I should put out. This platform is addressing activity against your own people, right? And you think it's cool. You think you want to brag about it. So this might change the direction, right, of some of these dudes that want to commit these criminal activities and brag about it, right? And think nobody supposed to say nothing about it. So if I make that shake through the internet, I feel like I did something. You hear me? It's no way that towards your own people, you should be glorifying how you're going to harm them. But the people over there that you know definitely is going to tell you like, oh, I would never do this over here. I come with respect. So, and I see now, honestly, in the big eye, it's calming down. I'm not even gonna lie. You can see that energy isn't the same on that end. But if I calm down, they're gonna escalate it back up. So I gotta stand on business. It's the only way we gonna keep that level of violence down. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I appreciate all y'all, man. We definitely keeping it real. And the people that rock with SBGB TV, y'all understand where I'm coming from, man. You know, it's like they done took it to a whole nother level, right? And they feel that they can't be touched. So it gotta come from their own people to give them a rain check. If y'all feel where I'm coming from, it has to come from their own people to give them a rain check. Because obviously they feel amongst their own people, aggression and violence is going to get things done. And we already know over and over, everybody that tried this motto, if they didn't get caught for what they was doing in this form, they always played themselves in another situation. And it was magnified at a higher situation, whereas though they were able to feel the flame for what they did. And we might have looked at it like this person did this and this person did that, and they got away with a whole bunch of stuff. But that one situation was able to stick it to them. So it's like somebody got to be the voice to speak up, man. Real. Anybody can come to the internet with a bunch of nonsense, talking to the gang politics and talking about what set this and what set that. Where does the business come in at? Do y'all want to be the only people that's doing business while everybody around y'all ain't getting no money? Don't nobody, and that's the crazy thing about our culture, right? Don't nobody want to teach the game to the next brother, right? Because they feel that if they teach you the game, now you cut me out. I don't get to have the same leverage because now you know as much as me. This is what's going on, man. When really though, if you teach somebody the game, they should be figuring out how to make it bigger inside of our community instead of trying to divide us. But we do know, honestly, right? Dudes will get certain information and then they'll turn on you. Things like that happen. That's because it's always somebody trying to pull somebody down. When we should be looking better as a unit. And if you think about it, right? All those other nationalities, if they do grimy stuff to each other, right? For majority of the people, you see them working together. But with us, you see majority of us at odds with each other. We got to beef with each other to X out who we want to beef with and then congregate and get with the people that we feel that's on the same type time as us. When all it does is help us self-destruct, man. And I gotta be real. You hear me? And you know, I see they don't like that I'm being honest. I'm hoping that I'm shaking them dudes up to understand that y'all ain't helping us at all. And like WACK said, he really don't care about nobody but himself. Honestly. So you gonna continue to be that way, right? And if I see it in the light, I'm gonna say something about it. That's just facts. I'm gonna put it out there. And maybe they might not like it, but they gotta eat what they put out there, man. Instead of us just embracing it and then going with the get along gang and saying, oh yeah, this is it. When actually it ain't it. Because when you in that situation and you ready to go down, ain't nobody gonna be there for you. This is what we gotta put in our head as a culture, as a unit. When you go with that mess, when you fall, ain't nobody there to pick you up. Because you done showed all your snake mentalities, all the evil side of yourself, right? And people are happy that you out the way. And that's what's going on amongst us, man. But we'll go over there with them and have a whole nother level of respect. But with us, it's like, yo, I'm going to do this to you when I see you. Yeah, you said this, I'm going to do this to you. Instead of trying to figure out how we can work together as a team. That's the crazy thing. It's like you want to keep people at the bottom so you can look over top of your own people to brag about the certain kind of level of success you got to the people that look like you that don't got nothing. But you can't brag to the other folks and tell them how much success you got because they already doing good. Instead of building the unit up, if we be real, you would like to make sure that you keep the unit down so that if something does happen to you, we never grow. Let's be real with it. This is why we don't grow, if we gonna be honest, because it's somebody that's in position only a few, right? And they trying to make sure that everybody else is at the bottom so that you never get a chance to elevate. And we all know everybody got to check out one day, right? It's designed that way, right? Nobody lives forever, but these dudes really continue to poison their own people and then go over there with a certain level of respect. You never hear about any of these dudes talking gang politics, having beef with other sets, with other cultures. Excuse me, not other sets, other cultures. If we gonna be real, you don't hear about that, right? And if they do have any little beef, it gets resolved with no violence. Now pay attention to that. If they got beef with other cultures, right, and it get hostile on the internet, they not meeting up and fighting. They not having that type of energy for each other. If we gonna be real, we see what happens. They come to a resolution every single time. And that's the crazy thing. It don't go that far. But with us, it goes to a whole nother level. Somebody gotta get hit. Somebody gotta get stabbed. Somebody gotta get ran over. It has to go to that level with us. And they might be mad that I'm calling it out, right? I'm going to continue to call it out. Y'all can send whoever y'all want over here to go ahead and talk to me. But it is what it is. Yeah, I got to get this mic thing right. My little cord is acting up, man. I ain't even going to lie. My cord is acting up. I got to get my cord right. Yeah, my cord been acting up, man. I got to get this cord right. Hold on. Yeah. And that's the crazy thing, though, man. It's only between us. That's it. But when they have encounters with these other people, it gets solved so easy. Just with a phone call. Now they not beefing no more. Now they don't got no issues, right? We got to really pay attention to that. Why can't it be like that amongst us? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why can't you have a situation amongst your people and you have a disagreement and it don't go to where as though y'all gotta pop somebody, you gotta duke it out? Why gotta not do that with your own people? Why can't you not do that with your own people, but you can do it with the other cultures easy? If we be real. See, and they don't like, right, that I'm calling this out, that I'm saying and I'm standing for something. Maybe it might make a little change to a certain extent, because these dudes is going on these platforms bragging about gang culture amongst your own people. If we be real, and then they'll go on there and say they don't see color. Yes, you do. Because you know with those other folks, they gonna make sure they get you out of here. But if you go against your own people, right, you got a chance of them sticking to the code and not saying nothing on you. And you can run through them because they don't want to tell. They don't want to be looked at as a snitch, if we be real. But we watching this and my voice is getting louder, so I'm going to talk a little different. I ain't even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. I'm talking different, and we going to see how many people share this live. Because if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. It's like we so accustomed, right, to selling violence to our own people. This is what we so accustomed to. Instead of making a resolution, figuring out how can we unify, because people think it's so cool to have that chemistry amongst your own people. But when it's dealing with them other folks, it's yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. With ease. They don't even get hostile with them. If we gonna be real, they don't even get hostile. But with their own folks, they want to set an example how hard they can go. If we be real. So I'm just calling it out. And I already know they don't like it. I know they don't like it. They talk about I'm the police. Maybe this will get y'all dudes to stop wanting to commit criminal activities and post it online. If we be real, maybe to get y'all dudes, because what it's doing is by them amplifying it and continuing that same energy, they just getting bold as if nothing's gonna happen to them. If we be real. But you know, if you go over there and do that to the white man, you really gonna go in. But if you do it to your own people, you can try to manipulate them, their family, and everything so that they don't tell on you. But with those folks over there, they don't want to hear nothing. Ain't nothing you can do. So we just standing for something different on this side. And I don't care if they don't like it. I don't care what they say about me. But we just gonna hold it on them. And I bet they not gonna feel comfortable at this level to do anything publicly to that magnitude. I understand you gotta protect yourself in the world. But what we seen on that video wasn't protecting yourself. We didn't see no protecting yourself. So as I call it out, if they like it or not, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Y'all put it out there, man. Y'all did it. And it's a lot of people in the world that don't agree with it. So you might got some people in gang culture that agrees with it, but I'm sure it's a lot of people like, come on, bro. They say Trump is trying to take us back in the time. Nah, y'all dudes is. So if Trump is trying to take us back in time, y'all are even doing it at a higher level. This was going on years ago. Back when? It's like that level has calmed down. And now they want to re-bring it back to the forefront. As if this is what we need, right? Wonder why we checking out so fast. If you really pay attention to it, we checking out quick. Them folks, they multiplying because our own people are trying to put an example to your own people for what? What are you doing by making an example out of your own people? But when you go outside of your people, the example you made on your people holds no value. If we really make it make sense. By you holding it on your own people in the areas of the urban community, what value does that hold when you go outside of urban communities? Nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So as I call it out, they can feel some type of way. They can hate me as much as they want to hate me, right? But I guarantee you, they gonna feel me. They got no choice because I'm keeping it a bean. And as I've been. See, my voice is getting louder and people are resonating that they tired of the BS. They tired of the BS. And at this level, when you are a public figure and you got people following you, right? They only telling us that this sells more, while they over there benefiting off of it. If we be honest, they telling our culture that this sells more as violence is promoted, right? They sit over there and benefit while we self-destruct. Come on, man. We got to really make it make sense, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video. See, they don't like somebody pointing out their wrongs, right? They only want to be the one doing wrong and destructing stuff, but they want people to support them. Over here, we ain't supporting it. We not trying to continue to build new platforms off of destruction. We want to call it out. That's all. We want to call it out. And it's going to be a lot of people that don't agree with it. But hey, man, we going to call it how we see it, man. And we going to stand on it, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We watching us destroy each other constantly. Constantly. But got respect when we deal with the other folks. It's weird, man. And a lot of people that do it, they don't even care because they know with your own people, it's justified. But over there, it's not accepted. Think about it. People, our own people will talk about us like a dog. But if you say something about somebody that's in the other world, they ready to cancel you. Right? We can destroy each other's character to the max. We can beat each other to the ground. But if you do something to the other culture, they ready to cancel everything about you. It's cancel culture. So you already know, man, we calling it out. We already know we calling it all out, man. Hey, yo, only the people definitely can denounce the BS, man. Only us, man. We got to denounce it, man. We got to look at it in a different light, man. And we got to hold the people accountable. That's going to let them know it ain't cool. See, everybody is so used to supporting it. That's why nobody want to speak up about it, because everybody want to support it. If we being real, it's crazy. And you know, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You hear me? I appreciate all y'all, man. And that's real rap. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. Okay. And we gotta support each other, man. We gotta look at things and turn things around, man. For real. And stop bigging up when somebody wanna be destructing their own people. Make them feel that it ain't cool. See, everybody think it's cool because the people, when they do it, they get support. They get more support, but they terrified to do something to them other folks. That's the crazy thing. And we so influenced to do it, we can't even understand it. That's the crazy thing. We so influenced to destroy each other, to make sure we beat each other, right? You gotta go pop somebody, right? Think about it. It's only hurting us. You gotta get jumped in the set. You gotta get jumped out the set. It's crazy. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, it was popping, yo. This is Mr. Rich, homie.
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, I love the message, you know what I mean? We need this.
Most definitely, my guy. You know, definitely try and give some positivity, man.
Hey, I was checking out Adam, right? And man, these guys don't even know they're expendable.
They don't understand it.
The whole mode of him talking, right? You know, me personally, I would feel really uncomfortable just sitting there in front of a white dude or two white dudes explaining street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In front of them, and you know, he just glorifying this. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in Cali, and they have a gang on each street. Can you imagine that shit?
It's out of control.
And they glorifying our self-destruction. It's really genocide. You know what I feel?
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's genocide when we ride on our own kind. Yo, we can't even with all the blues, the red. I don't see why they don't have the knowledge to get together, organize. Then they really be stronger. You feel me?
Yeah.
Organize this shit and be productive versus self-destructive.
And that's real, bro.
And this is what we want to teach the youth, like the future generation. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
And Adam, of course, we can't, man, hey, we know what the white man is all about at the end of the day. At the end of the day. And they sit in front of this dude and he just be egging it on, creating more conflict. You know what I'm saying? They're not even teaching coping skills. These niggas don't know how to cope with shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the guy, you know, who's saying, yo, he's the gangbanger talking on TV, on media. I don't think he's media trained because he's just so into the being in the game. Then they go to his game with the cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's still in the street, right? But he's trying to be on TV too, or he's trying to be on YouTube too, and he's still in the street. He's still in the game. He's still a banger. That shit is crazy.
It's crazy, man. And it's like they go in there and give details of what's going on in the street, in the gang, and they don't understand that they're incriminating themselves and they amplifying, making themselves a target. And the guy that is allowing you to have the platform to do it, he's benefiting the most while y'all self-destruct.
Fighting amongst each other.
It's deep, man.
You know what I mean? For the crumbs. They fighting each other for the crumbs.
For the crumbs, bro.
For the crumbs, yo. Just like they did in slavery, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, man.
And they get mad at each other versus having an issue with Adam, asking these dumbass questions and promoting the violence, promoting the conflict. And you sitting right in front of this dude and you can't see the game.
They can't even see it, man. All they thinking about is how I'm going to get my name out there and not understanding that that's going to make you the target to have beef with your own people because you showing your own peoples something that they want to get to. So everybody's trying to grab to the same thing and now you a target. It's just like crazy.
And you're right. And they're not even teaching each other how to make the money.
At
You know what I'm
all.
saying? Concentrating on that. That should be you know what I'm saying, the main focus. Not the destruction and the conflict and the fighting. Like, who's tough, man? Yo, anybody can be touched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So let's get, so hey, I love the message. And that's what we need. And the thing about, you see what they said about Jay Reed about the rape allegations, right?
Yeah.
About the 8 allegations, right? That shit don't, hey, if it is, I don't even, of course I'm totally against that, but we still missing the whole point. They still ain't say nothing about Marsh yet.
Not at all. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm going to try to, see about, reaching out to Jay Reed. And I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to get to that so that maybe I appreciate the super chat, Kia. I'm going to try to reach out to Jay Reed and see that, see if we can get his side of the story, because I'm sure Rick Rock done with him. So I'm going to try to reach out and see if I can get his side of the story, whereas though maybe he could come over here, because I'm going to let the man talk and say what happened with the situation. That's his issue he got to deal with. So if he want to come over here and explain what happened and how he got in the situation, he could do that. But at the same time, we still got to denounce what these dudes is promoting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they say it's a phone call, so you can't really trust anybody just with a phone call. If he did it, show the paperwork. If it didn't, just shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Real rap.
But anyway, hey, keep it pushing, homie.
I appreciate it, bro.
Got your back.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
All right, Kia, you said, I had to represent SBGB TV. What about the brother Moss? He was an innocent bystander, and we still waiting on the video. They are a pack of cowards. Like, real rap. I seen you in there, kid. And I appreciate the super chat, too. I seen you in there, and you were saying that. They don't want to address that, man. It's like, you should, and I'm all for the people that want to have that energy. If that's what y'all want to do, have that amongst y'all and have it in an area where y'all not recording it. But don't go do stuff to innocent people, right? And then brag about it as if you made a statement. Do it to somebody that want that energy. So y'all can self-destruct because that's what y'all want to do. It's like, to do it to somebody that's not coming with that energy, it make you look lame. It don't make you look strong. If we being honest, they make it act like it makes them look strong because of what they did. They think nobody wants to challenge them because what they did, when they really got it confused. It's making people want to challenge you in this situation. Honestly. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, Las Vegas, it's Lady T. And I'm just calling to say that, I didn't know WACK 100 face was like that.
Yeah.
And he a snake. I can really tell he a snake now by looking at his face. Somebody sold a close up today, and I said, Lord have mercy. And everybody people talking about they ain't gonna get God. They gonna get God. They gonna get God either way, cause Comer don't got no address, baby. Comer ain't got no address, and they gonna get him. They gonna get WACK him, and they gonna get Luce Canyon too. And they get on my nerves. I can't stand looking at them, but I love looking at your show though. I can't stand looking at WACK and Luce Canyon. All right, you have a nice one.
I appreciate you. Stay locked in.
Yes.
Yeah, man. He said, clarity is at its aimless amongst the lame understanding. You said, I read the paperwork and it's disgusting, but this ain't about him. This about Mars. Yeah, like real rap, man. And I told you, I'm going to try to figure something out, and see if I can get to Jay Reed and let him explain whatever happened, But at the same time, we still got to understand that whatever was going on with the miscommunication, whatever, it didn't deserve this, because they wouldn't go over there and do that to them other folks. If you don't want to do business with somebody because something didn't go your way, what was it called for to go to this magnitude, right? Where you got to strip somebody, pistol whip somebody, you got to beat them up to the point where they suffering. If we being real, man. So the crazy thing is, man, and it's like, I'm calling it out, and I don't care if they don't like it or not. I don't owe them jokers nothing. They don't owe me nothing. So I can say what I want. Y'all put the video out there. I ain't looking for no friends. I'm not trying to be a part of nothing. I understand trying to have a team that's destructing stuff. you ain't gonna last forever. Some people gotta fall. Some people gotta start working. I understand that. I don't want to be a part of nothing like that. I'm gonna rock solo until it's over. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just calling it out, man. I'm just gonna talk about things. I'm gonna call it out, and we gotta keep it real. They look like lames for what they did. They know they do. I'm sure they feeling that. It wasn't nothing to glorify. For real, for real. But you know, some people don't have the mental capacity to understand that you don't look as cool as you think you do. You could have kept that to yourself. So for us over here at SBGB TV, we gonna point it out, man. And that's crazy that they really think that it was cool. So y'all thought it was cool. We don't think it's cool. So don't be mad at us because we didn't just go with what y'all wanted to think was cool. That's where I'm at with it. Y'all expect everybody in the world to accept what we seen because y'all said this. It's people in the world that don't accept it. And it doesn't mean how hard you think you are, what you think you can do to people, right? That they don't have the ability to speak on it. That's the dumbness in their mental, if we being honest. Because everybody has the ability to speak on it. But I'm sure it's people that are scared to speak on it and nervous, but I'm not. I'm not looking for no friends. I'm not on the block nowhere. I'm not trying to be involved in the street life. So I got the ability to speak on it. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said before, maybe it'll have these dudes look at things differently. That's all. Maybe it'll have these dudes come at a different angle. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Yo, what's up, bro? This is A from Philly.
What's going on, my guy?
Yeah, I just want to chime in, bro. I always got something to try to spit something positive. What I don't understand is why it's more accepted in our community about how we don't even like each other, black people. You know what I'm saying? It's more so centered, like, as far as the situation, it's just more disturbing to see how we so self-destructive and want to see, each other down instead of up. It's crazy though, like all the black, violence, all that. Like, yeah, I still can't understand it. As soon as they, people pull out their phones and record it, thinking it's good, like, but we looking like savages.
That's
it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, man, stay, you know what I mean? Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I mean? You bringing some people together. That's a good thing. Positive won't come from that. Them dudes is weird and whack. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, they gonna stay in their own lane anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, shouts to the channel, man. Tune in, like, share, subscribe.
I appreciate it, my guy.
All right, bro.
Stay locked in. Yeah, man. And it's like, I'm coming in a different angle. It's a lot of people, they want to come with violence. I want to denounce it. I want to make sure that we over here let it be known that it's not cool. It's going to be people that have beef. Yes, we understand that. But why can't y'all settle it how you would do with those folks over there, though? That's what I'm saying. Why can't you sit down and talk the issue out like men, like women, like people, instead of dealing with it as if we animals in the forest somewhere, if we gonna be real? Because the what they're showing to us is that this is how we supposed to handle it. If you this and you got an issue with that, you deal with it like this. But if you got an issue with them over there, you come in peace and deal with it. Nah, man. So being as though that's their angle and that's where they want to go, We just calling it out. We want to make sure they know that it's not cool. And y'all committed the activities at a high level. We didn't tell y'all to do it, but we got the ability to address it. And you know, if y'all don't like it, rethink your actions. Understand that you are accountable for your actions. If we being real. So I'm just calling it out, man. And you know, I appreciate all y'all rocking with me. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. We coming in a whole different direction, man. And it's going to be people that don't like it, right? Because they still want to live by politics that have been only destroying us time and time again, year in and year out. We don't have no strength over here. And if you pay attention to it, right? This is why we won't have those positions that they get. You understand what I'm saying? Because, see, if you pay attention with Trump and them, right? They are on a takeover mission, right? And he's keeping all his people in position. But they doing it at a business level. And when we look at it over here, we mad at it because they changing all the stuff that they doing, right? But they not doing it with the level of violence that we would do amongst our own people. They just doing what they doing and standing on it. If you pay attention to it, they don't even care what nobody's thinking. They doing it blatantly in your face, right? But you don't see them over there using the pressure tactics as if I'ma harm you, I'ma do this to you to show that I'm repping the set. They just stepping on stuff the way they want to. They just exiting things out, and our people is upset because they cutting certain things out that we get to leech off of. Don't nobody want to pay attention to that level. We paying attention to, yo, I got to get down with this set to understand how to move in this neighborhood. They not even coming in the neighborhood because it's no value in the neighborhood. So what they do is they use our people that's at a higher level and get them to manipulate their own people to a whole nother level. So we never get to elevate and have those positions. It's crazy. But a lot of us don't even understand it, man. This is why we will never, ever have those level positions that we see them people got. And our people that we might look up to as superstars of being in position, right? We gonna praise them while they praise the other people. If you pay attention, right? WACK 100 was saying, let's shout out Trump. Straight up. So he want to keep all the people that's in the hoods and in the gangs looking up to him while we all self-destruct. While he salute Trump when you wouldn't dare disrespect nobody at that level. It's crazy when we really look at it, man. It's crazy. And I'm just being honest, man. For real. Can't communicate with violence and be respected. Real rap. Deezy salute, champ. Ain't no short stepping into reality. The internet has become forfeited gangsterism for the assailant's weakness of grown men becoming lesser than a number of ventures. They use the internet to manipulate us, if you pay attention to it, because we are like the face of it. We are the people that they all watch and sit back and say, look at these dummies. We the clown show. And the people we look up to are the people that have the ability to control the settings. They only influencing our people to destroy. When they come in peace over there, they straight come in peace. They wouldn't dare disrespect them people over there. But with us, you got to make sure you disrespect. You got to make sure that's the only way you get respect is disrespect your people. And I'm just calling it out, man. I'm being honest, man. Right? You said they give us power and money to divide because they know the power and money that comes with unity. Ain't that something, man? Ain't that something? They understand how to manipulate us. And if you really understand this, they can come take the money whenever they want. They can come take the money whenever they want. If we being honest. Yo, gang, where's the peace treaty? Even in the war, there is a ceasefire for the mental assistance. Time, family, psychological damage, etc. It's time to renegotiate the terms of the treaty. See, they don't want to do that though. They want to keep the energy going because they're benefiting off of it, and we don't even understand it, man. Kia Key said all these gangs claiming streets and neighborhoods that they don't even own. Hell, probably don't even own their home. And that's big facts. Dudes be claiming the set and don't even own nothing on the block. And I gotta be honest here, right? You never get to own anything in America because they have taxes. They got laws where they can take anything from you. So even if you feel you own something, you don't own it. It's a mental game. It's a mental game that's been installed in us to make you feel like you have ownership. But you never get to own anything. They understand that life expectancy is short. So the laws that they put in place and the things that they put in place is where as though if you can't maintain the little extra things they put on it, it gives them the ability to take it away from you. If we being real, you don't pay your taxes on your land or your house, they can come take it. If you don't keep the things up around and they start finding your house because you're not upkeeping, they can take your house. If you don't go with the program and if they want to build the road through your house, they can take your house. If we being real, they can make you sell it. Oh, you don't want to go with the program? All right, we selling it. We're going to give you what we want to give you. We're going to give you opportunity to sell it, right? But if you don't sell it right now, we going to take it. This is the game that they into, man. And we don't even understand it because all we know is what they telling us in the hood. That's it. That's all we know. And we keep going with what they're putting in front of us. But all it's doing is keeping us behind the 8 ball. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And share this video. See, and I understand people don't like when you keep it real. When you talk about positive stuff and things that can uplift us and trying to make a movement towards positive things, people don't like that. They rather sit around and entertain BS, right? And they don't have no money in their pocket, broke, but they rather entertain BS because it entertains their mental. But then after that, they still sitting in the same situation. They don't want to level up. They don't want to elevate because the BS is what's keeping them in that direction. And I see what's going on, man. It's like we gonna be behind forever, y'all, unless we make a change. And the influence is at a high level to keep us in the dirt. It's going to continue because this is what's in your neighborhood. You pay attention. Most of the neighborhoods is filled with us. We so close to each other. We ain't got no room. When you come out the house, you angry about something. The person next door done something down the street. So the friction is always in your face. You don't get no time and no peace to yourself. You got to get up, go out, hustle, get your money right, come back home. The bills taking all your money, right? But at the same time, you influenced by the gang violence. You influenced by destruction because that's all they putting on the picture in front of you. That's all you see. They got broads that are happy to be with a real gang member. You not happy to find somebody that's going to make sure they stay free, they stay alive, they holding it down. You happy with somebody that's throwing up the set and that's ready to go to war that might not make it home at night. That's exciting to you. But on that side over there, they want somebody that's going to go get the bag, going to come home, take care of the situation, and treat a family as a family. We so lost in the game, man. If we being real. We lost in the game. And it's crazy. It's like crazy, man. The game is like messed up, man. And it's a lot of people that are encouraging it. And, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to make sure they feel uncomfortable. Hey, you know, it's a lot of people that see things different, man. And us over here at SBGB TV, we calling it different, man. We coming different. And they not gonna like it. But it is what it is. And you know, this is how they send the jokers in the community. The same exact way that the peons come in the chat, they send them the same way in the community. Dude to come outside miserable. Ain't got no money. Car ain't working right. So now you want to go down the block and start whatever with Main Man so it can make you feel better internally. This is the game. Dudes ain't got no paper. Don't nobody love you. Don't nobody deal with you like that. So if you go out there and start beef with Main Man, it make you feel like you a part of something. It make you feel like you accomplished something. And all it does is keep us in the basement. If we keeping it real, you ain't accomplishing nothing. You ain't getting no money. Nobody want to deal with you. You can't conduct no business. But you know how to go out there and start beef. If you think about it, you know how to go out there and start beef in a professional manner. Whereas though you can get somebody and engage with your beef tactics, but you can't go out there and get no money. You can't go out there and make people feel where you coming from. If we being real with it. So, you know, it's one of them days, right? That I just feel like touching on some things and I feel like keeping it real. And it's going to be some people that don't agree with it because they want to see the BS. And, hey, man, I'm going to call it how I see it, man. If we being real. Oh, the ops back. Get to it. Yeah, hey, listen, it's crazy. You know, see, This how you know it's they peons, man. You know they peons, man. This how you know, man. You know they peons, man. We'll put them in timeout, man. They want to go to timeout. We'll put them in timeout. You said the last 5 years I've been saving to buy some land and start my farm, so I don't have to depend on the PTB to provide good health nourishment for me and my family. That's a good thing, kid. That's a good thing. See, and you working towards goals, right? And positive things, right? But what I did notice is the people that are at a high level promoting the destruction to the people that are not there, right? They don't want that for their family. They don't want their family to have any connection. See, they'll sit down with their family and explain how to make sure you don't get involved with what's going on over here. But all the people that look like them, they're going to go ahead and keep their foot on them. Make sure you know this is what we doing out here. This is what we a part of. When it don't get you no leveled up at all, it keep you in. That understand how I'm coming. I can get on the BS and I can make sure that I'm saying this and I'm saying that. I understand. But today is one of them days that I felt like calling the BS out and letting them know why they keep us destructed. And if they keep being in the light, I'm going to keep addressing them. Straight up. Y'all want to be out there making sure we see that y'all got the clown show going? We going to talk about the clown show. And that's just what it is. If we being real. Okay, Mike acting funny. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? As long as y'all can hear me. Yeah, man. It's like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. The game is designed for us to stay at the bottom. And I'm going to keep that a beam, man. Them dudes keep making sure they highlight the BS. They making sure that all they highlight is BS. And if we being real, it just makes certain people some paper. Everybody ain't eating off of it. It's a lot of flunkies just there for flunky reasons. They just there so that they can be a part of something that don't even benefit them. We manipulate each other to think they involved with certain things when they really not even involved. You just there. So if the crash dummy needs to be in place, that's why you there. And a lot of them jokers don't even understand it. If we being real. You said the mic acting crazy though. I'm telling you, it gotta be this plug though. I ain't gonna lie. It gotta be this plug. I'm gonna get this plug right tomorrow though. Trust me. I'm gonna get this plug right tomorrow. He said they put voodoo on the mic. Yeah. I gotta get this plug right tomorrow, man. I'm gonna do that ASAP. That's on the mission. I'm hollering though with that one. You see, yeah, the anchor may be shiny, but if you hang on to it, down you go. Like big facts. Real rap though, man. And, you know, our people is just so accustomed to failure, we ain't got no problem accepting it. That's the crazy thing. We just so accustomed to failure, we just keep accepting it. We don't want to level up. We want to watch a selective few level up while we stay down. And then watch them folks over there use our culture, which everybody wants to see. From everything that goes on in the world, we have the most talent, but we don't have the talent to organize it. I'm going to tell y'all that honestly. We got the most talent to do everything that's operated in the world, but we don't have the talent to organize it, because we know as soon as somebody get in position, somebody else is trying to make sure they beef with them. But over in that other world, when people in position, other people fall in line. If you really want to be real, whoever makes it to that position, the other people just fall in line. It's us that trying to fight each other, pull each other back, and make sure we don't have nothing. And that's real, man. We wanted the easy and the fast way to come up. And that's true. I ain't even gonna lie. That's us. We wanted the easy and the fast way, and we don't want to put that grind in. Because we think you a sucker if you got to grind and put it together, because we want to go party at the club. We want to spend our money on their material soon as we get it. It's people that'll literally have $500-$600 to their name, right? And go spend the $455, $599 on something that you can wear and it'll get messed up quick, so that we can show other people, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I'm the man, if we be honest. So, you know, we got to call it out, man. For real. You said IBM stands for ignorant black men. Hey, listen, we going to agree on that. Because the way they called in, acting like they was making a statement, they don't know how stupid they sounded. Really, though. They thought they was making a statement when they called in. Nah. And you know, it is what it is, man. You know, today, I just felt like bringing a different message. Today, I wanted to bring a different message. And, you know, some people are going to feel where I'm coming from, and some people want the BS. That's a part of the game. And trust me, as I see, I'm calling it out. I ain't going to act like I'm not seeing this or I'm not seeing that. I'm calling it out, man. You say, yo, DZ, we're paying attention. Trust me on that. Yeah, it's blessings. Like big facts. Like big facts. Y'all know what it is, man. And we growing, though. That's the thing. We growing, man. They might hate it, but listen, we going to continue to address the BS. When they keep doing what they doing and trying to brag about it, we going to talk about it. But I do see Things is getting addressed differently on the internet, honestly. It's still messy, but I tell you, some things have been shaken up. And I know y'all can see it just like I see it. There has been some things, because it's some channels that never came the way that we've been coming, that they coming a different way now. We definitely, right, kid, we on our way to 6K, man. Coming from the muck. We on our way to 6K subscribers. That's why I appreciate y'all. We building. For sure. I see you over there, homie, me, and you can be up for them. Hey, listen, man. Them dudes gonna get what they deserve, man. Trust me. They gonna get it. You make your bed, you got to lie in it, man. And that's real. You make your bed, you got to lie in it, man. You know, some people think that they bigger than the program, right? When in all honesty, nobody's bigger than the program. Anything that you feel that you can acquire can be taken from you. Your freedom is the most valuablest thing in your health that you have. Time and your health. All the material things don't hold as much weight as your time and health. That's your ticker. That's your time. And when you understand that, you'll value yourself a lot more. Your peace is very valuable to yourself. Don't let nothing, no one destroy your peace. It's a lot of people that are taking on responsibilities of others that they don't have to. Just being in friendships, being involved with people, and it destroys their peace and their ability to think properly, and they don't even understand. That's why you're not functioning the way you should be, because you're allowing other people to invade your personal space. Your personal space is major. That there will send you in a different direction. When you got people around you that are encouraging you to do things that you know mean you no good, don't help you further yourself in life, just to pass time, you don't know what situation you can get in by involving yourself with the messiness. And I'm gonna be honest, because a lot of people feel like soon as my dog call, I gotta jump. Yo, that's my bro. That's my bitch. I gotta go ASAP. Instead of thinking before they put themselves in a crazy situation. If we being real. Think about it. You should be wanting to, hold on, let me put this thing together and see if this holds any value to what I'm trying to do. Is this valuable to me? Is this going to elevate my game? Because honestly, right, life is a game. And everybody, every individual is playing their own game. You can try to get in the game with somebody else, but you got to understand, when something happens in their game and you're involved in their game, now it messes up your game too. You control the destiny of your game. We all in like a simulation, right? And a lot of people don't understand, but you got to pay attention to how easy it is for us to go. For real. You got to put the value on your life to a whole nother level, because ain't nobody gonna value your life like you do. You might think somebody telling you they love you, they care about you, is how they really are, right? But you got to put that value on your own life, man. You got to put the value on your life. You got to understand that you are the prize. Not saying as that person over there is the prize. So you, every individual one of us is the prize to ourselves. When you lose value in yourself and you put something else before yourself, you don't have the ability to operate the same way. And I'm going to be real about that. You got to have a certain value on yourself that's up here. You can't care about what people think about you. You got to understand the direction you want to go in. And I'm going to be honest. You have to understand the direction you want to go in. Hey, because listen, I'm going to tell you, we all have the ability to do whatever you see other people do. You got the ability. It's about how bad do you want it? How much work are you willing to put in? And it's a lot of people that are not willing to put the same amount of work as somebody else. That's why you can't achieve what you see them achieving. And I'm going to be real with that. You can achieve the exact same thing. You got the ability. So don't ever tell yourself you can't do something that you see somebody else is doing. If you really want to do it, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to be honest. You have to separate yourself, right? And when you separate yourself, it gives you the time to get clarity and to be able to think. Because listen, your boy DZ, I've been up and down, up and down, up and down my whole life, right? But when I started to eliminate a lot of people and things, it gave me the clarity to understand the direction that I want to go in. And I'm telling y'all that facts. I always lived at a level up here. I ain't gonna lie, but I've been up and down. But even when I had down moments, I was up here mentally. Because like I tell y'all, it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I always lived in that motto before I start saying it, if we gonna be real. I always had the motto to make sure no matter what I was going through, that I put my feet to the ground and I put it together, up or down. And that's real. And I'm telling y'all this personally because I'm a go-getter, right? And I want the chat to feel how I feel about go-getting it, right? You don't need somebody else to give you the energy to go get it. You hear me? You personally, you got to feel it in your soul and understand that I want this. I want to get to the bag. Once you understand that, you have to eliminate people, the things you used to do, the habits that you have, right? And you got to put your hard hat on and you got to drive straight in that. I'm going to keep this a bean. I'm telling y'all some real facts because your boy been up and down several times. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just delivering a message as of things I've been through would help me mentally stabilize to get in the right path. And I'm in that path now. I denounce the streets. I don't want not a thing to do with the streets. You hear me? And I had to tell myself, and I say this, right, for the people and the real hustlers that is out there, right? If you want to change the things that you used to and you've been into because you want to live better, you got to go cold turkey. I'm going to keep this a bean. You have to go cold turkey on whatever habits you have. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you go cold turkey from the habits, it gives you the vision to see the direction you need to go in. And I'm telling you this, anything that you like is a habit. You have to understand that. I don't care what it is. Anything that you like is a habit. So you have to be mindful of the things that you begin to like. And this is everything, y'all. Because you might not think about, man, that ain't no habit. I just like doing that. No, that's a habit. It's a form of a drug. Because you really don't understand that you can't function without that. That's the thing. A lot of people don't understand the things that they be into. They really can't function without doing it. If we being real. Some people think that they have to have somebody right next to them in order for them to make things happen. Sometimes you need to eliminate the people next to you because they holding you back. You think that they helping you. No, they holding you back. You could be further in the game. You could be doing something way bigger than you into. But the people that you got around you is keeping you back. And I'm saying this because I know it to be facts. Once you eliminate a lot of shit in people, it give you the mind to see like, damn, why was I doing that? Why was I into that? There wasn't no reason for me to be doing that because I didn't benefit. All I got was a little pleasure. Is pleasure more than you elevating and becoming the person that you really supposed to be? And you know, one thing, and I'm going to tell this to y'all because I rock with y'all chat, right? See, I was thinking about this, and I've been thinking about this for the last few weeks, right? The people that I care about, that I cared about the most, they not even going to see me reach my potential. And I sit back and think about it like, damn, the people that been through the storm with me through my younger days in life, as I elevate, they not even going to see my potential. They might be up somewhere looking down on me. Because, you know, people say that in life, but we really don't know, right? But they not even going to see me reach my full potential. And I always told myself, literally, I'm better than the streets. I was just good at it. You understand what I'm saying? I said, man, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. I hated dealing with people out in the streets, man. This is why the same thing I said to WACK and Luce. Man, I denounce the streets. I hate street politics. But I understood how to navigate through it. You hear me? I hated it. It's just like, it takes you making yourself aware of what you don't want to be involved with in order for you to make it to another level. And I'm going to be honest with that. For real. And that's real rap. I've been leveling up, and you know, I denounced the street for some time now. And as I sit back and I understand, you know, it's only poison, man. It's only poison, man. And it's addictive. And I'm going to tell you, on both sides of the streets, it's addicting. You know, people only think the people that's in the street that's messed up is addicted to the street life. The people that have some form of success in the street is addicted to that. And you have to understand this now. The people that have a form of success in the streets are addicted to the success, the life they get from the streets. And this is big facts. The addiction comes on both sides of the coin, man. And I understand this. And it's like a lot of people don't. Because, you know, people that are in position that don't understand that and haven't came to that conclusion yet, they look down on the people that's in the streets and going through what they going through. Oh man, y'all addicted, y'all messed up, y'all don't know what you're doing. But you don't understand that you on the other side of that coin, you addicted to whatever you doing on the other side of that field. Our people don't understand this, man. But it takes some things of you going through different situations to literally understand that, man. You have to been through some serious situations. And I have. I literally been through some serious situations. Serious. And I said the same thing to those brothers, man. That's why I say I did in the streets what jokers like them couldn't do. And this being honest. Yeah, y'all in a position of the internet and y'all got the wave going and y'all feel y'all got it. But I was good out there. So, and I seen a lot. I understand. It takes a different kind of discipline to be out there and be functional. When you really out there. Not when you in the entertainment business and that. Nah, I'm talking about out there. So from all the things that I've been through and the things that I understand, it helped me be able to understand that that ain't what I need. I yearned it because I was able to function at a high level. But I understand it was only gonna make sure that I destruct. And I'm gonna keep that real, man. I'm gonna keep that real. I understood that it was no way for me to continue in that field. So now I come to the internet, right? And I tell people, don't come to the internet if you out in the streets active. Don't do it, because you will never be able to sustain your life. You're always going to self-destruct. And I came to the internet, right, after I knew no matter what, because I say, listen, you know, I got my own companies and, you know, I'm a natural hustler, right? But if I had to go work for somebody at this point in my life, I would. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it real with y'all because I rock with y'all in the chat, right? I only worked for somebody, a company, one time in my life, right? And this is when I was a teenager. You hear me? Burger King. When I was a teenager. Since I've been an adult, and I've been an adult for a long time, I've always had my own companies. I've had several companies. You understand what I'm saying? A natural hustler. And there's not a lot of them in the world. A natural. I'm going to make sure I put the plan together. I put it together. This is why I told WACK, this internet shit here, I'm going to figure the game out. Trust me. I'm going to get to the bag. I'm going to figure it out. But I only worked that one job as a teenager. And I worked it for 2 weeks till I got my first check. Then it was over. I done had dump truck companies. You understand what I'm saying? Owned them. My shit. Contracting companies. I done this. Done bought cribs. Sold cribs. I've been living, man. And I told myself, no matter what, I'm going to the top. And I say this to anybody out there, you got the same ability to feel that way about yourself. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do this. You don't have the ability. I don't see it happening for you. See, you can't tell everybody about the ideas that you come up with. I want to tell you this because most of the time, the people around you, they won't understand where you coming from. They'll be telling you from their point of view without understanding anything about what you're trying to do, and it'll discourage you every single time. You have to understand that it will totally discourage you from what you're trying to do. It will discourage you. You'll think about the people that you know looking at you a certain way. This is why you won't do it. You can't care about what somebody's thinking about you when you go to do something. You got to have tough skin. Put your plan together and rock it. All the hustlers out there in the street, put something together, bro. Put it down. It's only going to make sure you self-destruct. I'm telling you, if you out there and you messing around, put it down, man. You got to go cold turkey. Because honestly, I'm going to say this really though. It's people that's working, making more money than people that's out there hustling, right? It's just you got to learn how to manage your money. All the things that you would do making fast money, you got to cut back on them. You got to do different things. See, people so used to going to the club, spending $200-$300 in the club, right? Because you out in the street. But your mental goes to wasting your money because you getting it fast. And even if you got a good job and you making a lot of money, you got to slow down your mentality and not say, man, listen, I'm making $1,000, $2,000 a week. I can do this. Man, I'm getting $2,500 this week. I'm already planning to spend my money. When you start doing that, it becomes a habit for you to start messing up your money. I'm going to be real. It turns into a habit. So now, every time you get paid, you really don't got as much money as you out there grinding for because you already done set out aside to spend the money. It's okay to sit in the house and relax sometimes. I'm going to be real, man. Some people don't feel like they can sit in the house and chill. It's okay. It's okay for somebody else to go blow their money and you sit back and be like, man, I ain't going. But you got to have a certain level of self-control. And a lot of people don't got that self-control. If we being real, side-eye behaviors prevent lots of people from winning. Like real rap. That is 100. That is 100. That's 100, man. You thinking that you can go over here and do this and be slick with this, a lot of times it's helping you mess up what you got going on. And if you tell somebody that, right, they like, nah, man, you tripping, man. I'm going to go do this. All right, well, allow them to go mess it up. And when they see you starting to elevate, they going to start hating. And I promise you, you going to want to separate yourself. See, I understood when I started leveling up, I can see the hate in certain situations because you're not doing what you used to do. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people will try to talk down on you when you start saying, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Oh, man, you scared. Oh, man, you ain't about that life. Well, let me say this. You got to tell them, I'm not about that life. I did it. If you want me to sit on the hamster wheel and don't go nowhere, we ain't never going to win. At least one of us got to win. You want me to not win because you not winning? And this is the energy people will give you. They'll be like, yo, you ain't about this, you ain't about that, right? Because they so used to you not winning, they are intimidated that you gonna go out and start winning. If you really be real, they like, man, you great to go out and start winning. Man, it's crazy. I don't like you. They got beef with you now. And I'm telling you, a lot of people, right, that you really think is your friends, they not your friends. You only know who your friends are, honestly, when you are in a serious situation. Because most of the time, all the people that you around, when the situation gets serious, they gone. They not answering the phone. They busy. They got their own situation. So I say this to say, you have to treat people as if that situation already occurred. If you feel me. You have to treat people as if that situation already occurred. And if you feel me, I'm giving y'all free game, man. I'm giving y'all free game today. And some people not going to resonate with it because they don't understand it. It's like rock and roll music to their ears. They don't want to hear it, right? But I'm just trying to keep it real with you today. Today is one of them days I felt like it. I'm like, man, I'm coming on here, keep it real. I had a job today to do, right? And it was an easy job, right? I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I got my own stuff, so I do my own work, right? And I had to go out and secure all the dressing room doors. They reinstalled some floors in the store, right? And I had to go out and make sure that all the dressing room doors were secure because they couldn't lock them. Hey, listen, it was a sweet hustle. You know what I'm saying? And I got paid good for it. So we all got the ability to do other things, man. Don't get stagnated in certain situations. Don't get comfortable with just being okay, man. I'm telling y'all that now. You hear me? And I'm giving y'all game today, man. I hope y'all really paying attention, man. I ain't gonna lie. Kid, you said my mom used to say, don't tell your left hand what your right hand is doing. Keep it to yourself until the showtime. Don't watch me, watch my moves. That's a good one. Hey, kid, that's a good one. And it's facts. When you preparing to do something, you got to put that work in and let other people see. Just like I'm going to say it with the YouTube. When I came to doing the YouTube, right? I wasn't pressed about the people that know me to follow me and watch me. I had a couple people that I know. I'm like, yo, check my channel out, follow my channel. And the people that rock with me, right? They my folks. But I understood that I was on a mission. I said, yo, I'm going to put this together. I know the time is going to come where I'm going to put it in gear. I understand some things, right? You don't have to rock with me if you don't want to. And I got to say this, right? The people that you know are not going to support you as if it's other people that you're putting something in the air that they want to pay attention to. This is the game, man. Real rap. And you know, I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. You know, it was one of them days, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was one of them days. You know, I get like this sometime. You feel me? And y'all gonna see, I get on these type of days where as though I want to say certain things. But trust me, we still gonna hold it on the situation. Y'all gotta understand. And that's no cap. But I get like this some days where I want to feed the people something positive, constructive, right? And I want the people to understand where I'm coming from. And that's big facts. And you know, everybody is not like your boy. And I'm gonna be real. Everybody ain't like your boy, man. Everybody ain't like your boy, man. I'm different. And I know I'm different. I want to see my people win. You hear me? I literally want to see my people win. So why wouldn't I tell them some positive energy? But I already know a lot of people, they don't want to win. They just want to be a part of something. And that's why I know the people that want to win is hearing where I'm coming from. Because y'all feel like me. Y'all want to win. And we all got the ability to win to a whole nother level. We just got to organize what we got to do for us. You got to be the one to cut your bad habits. You got to be the one to cut certain people off. Don't put a limit on who you cut off. I don't care if they related to you in any shape or form. If somebody is poison or toxic to your life, you need to understand what you need to do. And I got to be real with that. Because a lot of people are around people that are poison and toxic to their whole entire life. But they can't let them go because they feel the relationship or how they're related to them that, nah, I can't do that. But you better understand, you only get one shot at this. You never get a second chance at this. You get one shot. So, yes, we going to have ups and downs. But you got to know, when is it time to worry about why? You hear me? That's important now. You got to understand when it is time to worry about why. Don't wait until everybody else leave you. And you know, a lot of people think that the people that you care about in life is going to be there for you just because they say they love you. Well, I want to tell you a news flash. Most of the time, those are the first people that's going to turn on you. I got to really tell y'all this. Most of the time, those are the first people that are going to turn on you with no remorse. A lot of us don't understand that, man. A lot of don't understand that, man. It's real. And you know, my people that's rocking with me, man, I appreciate y'all, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video. I know y'all been rocking with me. See, DZ been through some things himself, man. You hear me? And as time grows, I am going to enlighten y'all more about me and my personal life so that y'all can understand me as a person as well outside of the things that I talk about here on YouTube. I'm being real. I go through things like anybody else, right? But I had to understand literally that I had to be as where I ain't have no problem with cutting people off. And I'm gonna be real. I had to understand that. You hear me? I had to understand that I had to not have a problem with cutting people off because I always have been a provider. So, you know, when you a provider, and I'm sure some of y'all or a lot of y'all are providers too, right? When you're a provider, people will take advantage of the fact that you are a provider and never think that you'll disconnect with them. It's a part of life, man. And that's real. But we all know what it is, man. Life is lifing. I come from the bottom straight from the muck, and we building something, man. And if y'all haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. You know, today I just felt like, you know, giving the people something different that was authentic. Because I'm always going to give it to you a bean. Right? Always. It's just one of them days. You know, we going to stick around for a little more. And, you know, I just feel like just keeping it a bean today. With real life topics. Real life situation. Letting y'all know that everybody has the ability to level up. You just gotta let some habits go to level up. And you know, some people, they can't let the habits go. They don't understand. Smoking, drinking. You gotta let some of them go. It's a lot of people that feel they gotta drink every day. They gotta smoke every day to function. When you're an addict, just like any of those other people, until you understand, I gotta let it go. This is real. And when you do understand, if I let this go and let that go, trust me, you're gonna see how much clarity you get. Gambling, all that, all those things set you back. They put all of these habits and things that we get addicted to in front of us because they know. You understand that, right? They know we're going to gravitate to those things. They're going to suck us in. A lot of things that you think literally are real aren't real. And I got to be real with y'all, man. A lot of things that when you say, man, this is real, or nah, it's a lot of things that we are manipulated to believe and focus on because it creates a certain structure. When you have the decision and the ability to create the destiny that you want. But if you smoking and you drinking, you got to understand it's going to cloud your judgment. I'm not saying that you can't never get there, but it is going to cloud your judgment. And people don't understand, man, oh, smoking helps me. No, it doesn't. You understand, they putting stuff in that stuff now. It's not the same old stuff as back when. It's chemicals in it that distracts your thinking to a whole nother level. You might think, man, I'm ready to burn this. I'm ready to blow. You don't even know what you blowing now. If we being honest, y'all pay attention. They got it in the stores now. You can go to your local tobacco store and get some smoke. But you don't know what's in it. You don't know what chemical they came up with to put inside that to get you on. You don't know. You just know it creates that feeling. But I gotta say this now. I want y'all to pay attention to this. For whoever smokes out there, or if you know people that smoke, pay attention to the length of the time they high. I want you to pay attention to this. That shit is the new you already know. Pay attention. If you smoking the weed, right, you got to smoke it every 20, 30 minutes. You got to smoke it every 20, 30 minutes. If you don't, you ain't high. Pay attention to that. And if you are a heavy smoker, right, your stomach, you start feeling funny. But when you smoke, you feel good again. A lot of people don't pay attention to that, man, because they so used to it. They done found a way to slide it in here on everybody. And dudes is like, I'm ready to burn some bud. They got the names on it. This is that. You don't know what you smoking now, man. The game. They done changed the whole game up, man. I'ma keep it real, man. Yeah, hey, Mina, back then it was the real deal. It was the real deal. Now, you don't know what you smoking. That's the crazy thing. They selling it out the stores. You don't even know what you burning. But people smoke it like regular. And I'm just watching the game. This shit just 20 minutes. You need another one. 20 minutes. Yo, I gotta smoke something else. Damn, you just smoked one. Man, it's what I do. It's what I do. The game done changed, y'all. It's a whole different game, man. It's a whole different game. But, you know, people don't look into the, why is this so public right now, right? But back then it wasn't. It's business. And they don't care what chemicals that they putting in it. You think about this, man. They not telling you everything. They don't tell you everything. It's a game. They don't care if you make it or not. It's business. And today I gave y'all some game, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I gave y'all game in different aspects so that y'all can understand. But I'm sure, you know, it's life. A lot of people might not feel that I was giving game. They like, oh, you just talking. Now I'm giving you game, man. This right here, right? It'll let WACK and Luce know. Cause I'm sure they tuned in. I'm smart than the motherfucker, man. Real rap. And the minions, I'm smart than the motherfucker, man. But I do understand this, right? I have to slide these messages in there periodically. Because people are not going to pay attention to this message all the time. This is a message that I gotta slide in there. I understand that. And some people are gonna grasp the message. Some people are gonna say, okay, bro got something on his head. He understands something. Yeah. And it's gonna be more messages that I hit y'all with. Because people look at this life for what they tell us. And don't understand that it's a game. You got to pay attention. A lot of these things that were created from the game of life, right? But you don't understand it because you're living in a simulation. You only understand what's in front of you. But you got to pay attention to how we check out. And it's poof. It's over. Ain't no restart. And I'm keeping it a beam with y'all, man. I'm keeping it a beam, man. He said, Murrow stayed telling people don't buy from the bootleg, man. Ain't that something? Yeah, you said, see fresh, you said, yeah, back then it used to be greens and chocolate. I don't know what the hell they got out there now. It's like they got all kinds of stuff out there now, man. And I don't think a lot of people that smoke regularly, they don't know how to think outside of, you know, if they go to work. I want to tell you this because there's some people that only understand I go to work, come home, and smoke. It's more to that, to life than that. You should be thinking about how to elevate beyond that. Some people get stuck in that I just go to work. Nah. You got to be thinking about elevating beyond that. You got to be thinking about business beyond that. If you got your own, you work for somebody, right? I want to say this to you. You should also be thinking about starting your own business on the side. It's okay if you work for someone, right? Find a certain hustle to start inside while you're working that job. And I'm going to tell y'all this, right? You find a hustle, something that you got to sit back and analyze. Okay, I'm going to try this. Maybe this one thing don't work. You want to try something else, but you have to create a hustle and you got to stick at it, right? While you're working, and I guarantee you in due time, it'll grow, and then you can merge onto your own company. You can do what you do by yourself, but you start that while you're working for somebody. Don't just think I'm going to quit my job and start my business and it's going to blow. Nah, it ain't going to happen like that. You got to start a business while you're working for somebody, and then you water your business. You just keep watering it. You keep watering it. You keep watering it, right? And it's going to grow. That's a part of life. You hear me? That's the game. And not just because you see your people's doing a certain business is that business for you. It's not like that. You got to find something that resonates with you, something that you're willing to put that effort into, and that's what you got to lock in on. Everybody doesn't understand this now. It's a part of the game, man. I'm giving y'all some game today, man. Trust me. I know a lot of people, don't want to hear game because, a lot of people don't want to elevate for themselves. But for the ones that do, this is game for y'all. Your boy always put it together. I'm keeping it real. I always put it together, man. I'm a natural. I understand when it's time to buckle down. Yes, I've had my fun. Yes, I've been in the club throwing money. Did all that, right? But I understand when to buckle down, man. You have to understand that, man. Y'all know this, right? And this is big facts. SBGB TV, state your name, where you calling in from. It's a live calling show.
Hey, bro, Inglewood, Blue, read the text, bro.
Okay, let me check it out. You don't want to say it?
No.
Okay.
I'm letting y'all men do y'all thing. Read your text, cause you on it. All right, love you. Go.
Oh yeah, y'all already got that. I got that. Oh yeah, I got that. Inglewood, she locked in. Inglewood locked in. Hey, listen, man. Your boy. I'm just keeping it a bean today. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. And y'all already know what it is, man. We gonna continue to deliver, man. We here. The day was the day I just wanted to talk to my people on another note. The people that really rock with me, right? I give y'all something to think about outside of what's controlling the internet. I give y'all something to understand to make sure you level up for yourself. Don't level up for nobody else but yourself. Now, after you level up, you can extend a hand. But you got to start with yourself so that you're able to extend a hand. It's just a game, man. I want y'all to pay attention. Y'all know what it is, man. We gonna keep our foot on the situation. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. I ain't worried about none of them dudes, man. I'm in a whole different zone, man. I don't want to be a part of nobody. You know, I can already see the snakishness over there, right? I see what it is. I told y'all, I literally dealt with all different kind of people and snakes my entire life. Trust me. It's impossible with me. You got to understand that. Like, if y'all pay attention, right? I want y'all to pay attention because the way I am, right? Y'all my peoples. I'm rocking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all rocking with me, right? If y'all pay attention, I have no problem. I can speak respectfully and intelligently, right? Real good. But I ain't got no problem turning my hat back. You understand what I'm saying? And I used to have to do that, right? I'm going to tell y'all honestly, right? I used to have to do that, right? When I had my dealership, right? Because it would be like, ladies, and I got to say this. I really got to say this. I got to get this to the ladies. Ladies, y'all are the base, a customer for dealerships. The ladies, I gotta say this. Ladies buy the most vehicles. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be honest and straight up about this. Ladies do that, right? But they always bring a broke joker with them to check out the car. I ain't even gonna lie. This is the game. And I used to have to turn my hat back, right? When they bring the broke dude up there because he at the front like he running something, right? And I know she got the money. So he talking to me as if he talking to somebody on the street, not understanding that I come from the street now. So I got to turn my hat and talk to him like, to get him to understand, like, yo, my man, come on, man. So if y'all pay attention to me, right, I'm very versatile. You got to pay attention to that. I'm very versatile. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been rocking with me. I hope y'all stay locked in with your boy. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. This was one of them days I just wanted to, you know, talk this lingo with y'all, man. Straight up. But like I said, man, I'll let y'all know if we gonna, you know, talk to Jay Reed. I'll let y'all know, man. I'll let y'all know how that go. If we gonna do that, man. If we gonna, you know, let him explain or whatever, but I gotta let you know, dude's scared, man. And that's what it is. We understand that. So we gonna get back to it, man. And I want y'all to stay locked in, man. And we gonna address what we seen, man. They did what they did. They didn't care what they did, so we ain't got no problem talking about it, right? We ain't worried about none of them dudes. I'll tell you that right now. DZ ain't worried about none of them. Listen, I am a changed man. You feel me? In my day, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. In my day, I was crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was crazy, man. I'm a changed man, but I don't take no stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. If y'all could tell how when certain people call with that BS, how my tone had changed and my delivery changed, right? And you know, my prayers definitely go out for Mars, right? Prayers. But I know if I was in a situation where as though that was connected to me or my family, right? It's like anybody can do or jump on anybody, right? And I gotta be honest, man. But it's different when you like really like go left field and you really start saying F this and F that. I had to bring myself back in understanding where things could go in my life a few times, right? I gotta be honest, and I'm talking to y'all like on some serious stuff, right? Because it's easy for someone to say F it. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Like, it's real easy for someone to go lace their boots up and really go take it there. I'm trying to tell you, this is why I say them dudes, literally, they haven't, like, they have that energy for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain people that are willing to risk it all, as in, I don't care about nothing. I gotta make a statement. And you know, in my day, I've been like that before. You know what I'm saying? And blessings, you know, that I'm here delivering a whole nother message, right? And I got a positive outlook, right? And I understand about being caught out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say these things. I understand that, right? I understand about if your mind goes somewhere else, how you can, you know, really like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I'm just like a changed man, and I like want to have a positive message, whereas though I'm calling out the BS, and I'm not going with the get along gang. You not getting me to influence to promote violence, and that ain't my swag, right? I'm denouncing it and I'm calling it out, and if you look like a clown, I'm saying that, right? But I've been on BS before. You gotta feel where I'm coming from. Like, you gotta feel where I'm coming from, like, honestly. And the thing about me, right? And I'm being honest with y'all, like, today, I never talk. This why when I see these dudes, they shock me. It's like, yo, it's like real shocking to me, because I never talked. That's why I come to the internet, I denounce the streets. If I felt that something needed to be addressed to the magnitude, like something like this, right? I literally, and I'm telling y'all this about myself, I can't sleep at night. Like, I'm up looking at the wall until I get this done. Like, and I don't care who it is. So, for me to see these dudes talk like this at this magnitude, it's just so shocking. It's like, yeah, y'all can jump on somebody, but y'all not real hitters. Yeah, it's easy to get somebody to be influenced, but I just come from the era whereas though when it's serious, people like a different. It's like, so, you know, me calling it out, that's why I don't worry about, I'm not worried about none of these dudes. I don't care what they talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm addressing it. But I understand I'm a changed man, so I got to deal with it in a different manner. But in my day, when I was protecting the streets, we didn't talk. Like, the noise was made. It wasn't a conversation. So when I see these dudes talk, it's like, oh, I gotta play this game a different way with these guys. Because with these type of people, right, they will trick you out of your position. They have a certain energy and noise, but when somebody really like that's quiet, it don't go the same way. And I understand that with them. I really understand. So I have to play the game a certain way. Whereas though letting them know that this is how it's going. I'm not playing that game because I know anytime that I did have issues, they always point the finger. It was like crazy. It was always the people that were loud. And now I got to sit in my room and contemplate about making sure that I let people understand to not mess with me. Like literally, I have to really contemplate and I have to understand and execute to let people know why you shouldn't mess with me, right? And they always tell. So I had to understand that as I matured and elevate, right? But it just shocks me with these type of dudes though, man. And we got to address it. That's all. We got to address it. And we're going to continue to address it. And your boy DZ, y'all going to see, man. I'm different, man. I'm different, man. Always, I'm always dolo. I can fly off the hinge just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I know other people can fly off the hinge, but I'm just different. You know what I'm saying? And like, I understand when people got a whole bunch of people with them, it gives them a different courage. So I understand that with life, but I always been by myself. You understand what I'm saying? I always make sure I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You feel me? And you know, we calling the BS out, and I know they don't like it. It is what it is. I'm a changed man, and I can proudly say that. Man. I've been through some things. I took some L's and I gave some. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a changed man, and I'm proud to say that, man. I'm proud to say that, man. I'm happy to say that, man. The game has changed for me. You know, I look at things different. I really look at people different. I look at the world different. And y'all should be able to tell. And in due time, y'all be able to tell more. You know, because I'll be revealing more. I'll be revealing more about myself, the things I've been through. You know, I said, you know, I'm going to write a book about my situation. Whereas though when I went to trial for murder. You understand what I'm saying? And they know I didn't do the murder. You understand what I'm saying? And I really went to trial. I picked the jury. You understand what I'm saying? I've been to trial 5 times. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't tell on nobody. So it was a part of my life that I've been through. And I'm just happy to say that I got a lot of growth. You know, I got a lot of growth, man. You know, I got a lot of growth, man. You know, and I'm proud of myself. Like I said, I know the people that I cared about the most. You know, I feel them spiritually, but you know, they can't see me. You know, they not gonna get to see me reach that potential that I know I'ma get to. They seen your boy perform, cause I always been a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I always been about my paper. And you know, my uncle, right? He used to always say that I had the Midas touch. He always used to say that to me. My uncle used to say this to me, and we used to call that uncle Head Buster #1. This was the uncle that used to tell me like about fighting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And how to defend myself, right? You know, and how to get up in there and get busy, right? Like, and I'm being real with y'all. Like tonight, I'm just one of them nights. I just feel like, you know, being real with y'all, right? This was one of my uncles that used to tell me about fighting and how to get up in there. And, you know, and he passed away literally a month before my mother, right? And this uncle here we used to call him Head Buster #1. And I listen, I ain't never seen him turn down no fades up in his 50s. You hear me? If I called him with any situation, he was ready in his 50s. Ready. And you know, he used to say, hey man, you got the Midas touch. Anything you touch turns into something, right? And I used to be like, oh, I just be trying to do my best, man. He like, nephew, you got it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I used to sit to myself and I used to say, hey, bro, you better than anything in the streets. Like, literally. You good at all this, you know what I'm saying? But you better than this, dog. You better than this. You know, my talent's gonna show. You know? Because anything I start doing, I know how to make it shake. You know what I mean? That's just me. And I do it all from the bottom. Like, I bring it from the bottom. I don't be wanting nobody around me. I want to lock in. You know? And like I said, man, Unc used to like enlighten me on, you know, how to like defend myself when I was younger and stuff, right? And then as I got older, I started understanding that a lot of dudes, they really don't want trouble unless they with a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? I started understanding that. It's like when they by themselves, they don't have that same like energy ready to go to war. They want peace, right? I had to understand this. As I got older, I started to understand it, and I dealt with situations a lot differently. You know, I never was a bully or nothing like that, right? But I always made sure, you know, I defended myself and I had made sure I got respect. You feel me? I just feel like keeping it real with y'all tonight. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of those things, man. I just feel like keeping it real with y'all tonight, man. Y'all been rocking with me. Just one of them nights, man. You know, and the era that I see these guys in, it shocks me. It's like, it's just shocking, man. It's shocking. The people are just so easily influenced. Everybody's following everybody. It's flunkies everywhere. It's like, man, I know these dudes that's with this energy, they not going nowhere by themselves. I go out the country dolo. You understand what I'm saying? I'm respectful to everyone. This is my personality. I'm respectful to everyone. But man, oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I already know. Now, with a group of people, I gotta be mindful how I respond. But trust me, I'm always on point for that. You feel me? I just want to let you know I'm always on point for that. But I have to be mindful how I respond with a group of people. But by myself and you by yourself, I'm different. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? And I know that literally I have to be on point and mindful how I respond, because like I literally, I'm different, man. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Of course, this is Inglewood Blue. Young lady, just to let you know, he has a young lady that can speak up for him. He was speaking with a man, and you spoke up. Stay in your place, because he has someone that can speak up for him.
What happened? What happened?
No, a young lady I was watching came on, and when somebody was going on, and she came and said her bit. No, you have somebody that can speak up for you. When men are talking, that's the problem with these ladies. Stay in your place.
Who was it? What happened?
I don't know. It was something that I'm watching live now, that a lady came on and she was speaking when you guys were talking. I'm just saying, ladies, when men are talking, let the men do their talking. This is Inglewood Blue. This is my babe. This is my brother. He's my everything. When the men is talking, let the men talk.
Okay.
She came on and she was disrespectful, and you just told her you were talking. I'm just saying, when men are talking, ladies, hey, stay in your place and let the men talk. That's why I haven't been on for about a week or two. And I'm gone.
Okay.
All right, love.
I don't know where that came from, but like I said, man, your boy, it's like I'm a good, respectful dude, right? But I know I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm different. And I'm not like a person that starts any trouble. And the people that know me know I'm like quiet. You know what I'm saying? I don't say nothing. I ain't looking to be around a crowd of people, because I gotta be mindful how I react. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be mindful, because it's easy to get yourself in a situation and it's hard to get yourself out of a situation, right? So, you know, I just try to make sure I treat people with a level of respect until I feel like you disrespected me. So when people be on the live and they be talking, you got to understand that I got a level of patience that I've acquired over a lot of time. So when y'all see me go left on it, I know y'all be like, oh man, I ain't know DZ could get like this. Or one minute they saying, yo, you got a lot of patience. This comes from a skill that I acquired over time to deal with people. Yeah. And I'm just keeping it real tonight, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Real rap. Yeah. You said nothing wrong with always a point, but you got to take time out for yourself. And that's real, man. We're staying on point. Okay. Yeah, but you got to take time out for yourself. And that's like a must. You got to take some time out for yourself, man. You got to. That's important. You feel me? You know, I just be trying to hold it down, man. keep things in order, you know. So yeah, I went out and did the job I did earlier, did the invoice for it. I did another bid on another job. You feel me? And I got that lined up. So it's like I'm a natural, man. I'm a natural. I'm a natural. I told you, Unc said, you got the Midas touch, nephew. I said, I know, man. I know, man. I know, man. So that's why I know, you know, just like I told WACK, this right here, I'm going to the next level. I know it. You understand what I'm saying? I know it. In due time, you know, we gonna stay at it, stay on it. You know, and like I told y'all, it's gonna be a time we're gonna talk about different topics and different things where y'all can call in and, you know, talk about it as well. You know? But we wanted to make sure they understood. And we still are going to make sure that they understand what they did wasn't cool. And y'all can't make us believe whatever reason it was justified. Because it wasn't. Especially towards your own people. They'll be mindful about messing with the other people because they know they would have been grabbed y'all. Your own people get you to buy time. Y'all see how Lil Durk, they was investigating him for 2 years and they grabbed him. That's because it's your own people. They will allow you to continue that violence in your own hood until they just ready to get you. That's the game. That's the game. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, I got to vent to y'all today. Y'all got to know a little bit about me today. A little bit, just a little bit, man. I'm going to tell y'all more, man. For real. You know, we like a family now, you know. Because I'm the type of person, I ain't going to lie, man. I got to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be by myself. I'm telling y'all that now. I can talk and rock with the chat. Y'all can call in, you know, when we on live. And I appreciate y'all, right? But I gotta be by myself. I'm like a loner. You know what I'm saying? I love having that personal air and space, whereas though I can think. Because sometimes you got too many people around you, too much going on. You don't have the ability to really think about your next move. You just making moves. And sometimes you might make the wrong move because you got too many ears and energy, mouths and eyes in your space. And that's just real. And that's real. Yeah, I definitely said it from the jump, man. Real rap. I'm gonna keep it a bean, you know. This just me. You know, we building this. We building this, man. And I already know it's gonna be strong. I know it's gonna be strong. I understand people like to know what's going on in the world and certain topics they want to talk about. I understand that. WACK and Luce, they were just the first of many. They gave the people the ability to hear my voice and my intellect and understand that I really come from the streets. I denounce the streets, and I understand you really can't elevate the way them folks do if you play with the streets. It's going to be a short period of time. And, you know, I want to be able to enjoy the next half of my life differently. That's where I'm at with it. The first half of my life was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. I've been living good for a while. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even cap. I have ups and downs, yes, but I've been living good for a while, man. And I ain't even gonna lie, man. I can't cap. It's not on me. It's in me. I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? It's not on me. It's in me. It's in me to be a natural hustler, to make sure I survive, a provider, a boss, and we all got it. I ain't gonna lie. All of us, every human being in this world has that ability. I am not gonna lie. We all do. It's just us structuring certain things and eliminating certain habits to show that ability. Yeah. That was a big one. I hope y'all caught that one. That was a big one. Real rap. We just keeping it real, man. Reggie, you said you gotta be smart enough to get out. Only the best at it, G. Know this. Like, you hear me? Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I had some hiccups. You hear me? But I'm like Rocky. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm taking everything to the wall. That's how I told you. That's the difference between me and them dudes. I'm taking everything to the wall. And that's known. When a motherfucker look my joint up, I'm taking everything to the wall. I'm not signing nothing. I'm not signing nothing. Because I understand that you got a better chance at trial if you do your homework. But a lot of dudes like these dudes, they want to talk and brag about it. So no, they don't have a chance at trial. They have no chance at trial because they're talking about it. If they were quiet, they had a better chance at trial. I'm going to be honest with you. But they have no chance at trial. They have to negotiate plea deals. And I know I've been to trial every time. And if it wasn't trial, it was dismissed. You feel me? I was found guilty of one felony in my life. And that was long ago. I denounced the streets. I don't want nothing to do with the streets. We all got the ability to be in the streets. It's just a lot of people, they don't got no structure. They not good at it. So they out there on a crash dummy course. They just lining their own self up. And if you smart enough and you make it to a level where you can say, I don't want nothing to do with the streets and I'm going cold turkey, you better do it. A lot of people don't understand that they can't win. They think that they can do it better than the next person. And you don't gotta be just out in the streets pumping a pack. You can be out there committing blue collar crimes. No matter what you doing, if you in the streets, you can be out there strong on robbery. You can be out there extorting people. The streets is the streets, right? And you got to understand it's impossible to win. It's impossible. It's like literally impossible. You might have a run. Like I said, I had hiccups. But I got to say this about your boy Deezy. Whenever I had a hiccup, I got to say this. I always was in the law library. That's just me. And what I notice about a lot of dudes that are in the streets and they get a hiccup, right? All they do is go hire an attorney. And I gotta tell y'all this. And when they go hire an attorney, they don't understand that the attorney has a personal relationship with the prosecutor in that county and the judge, right? So they want to negotiate a plea deal for you. This is the game. So I always go to the law library if I'm in the can or out the can. I'll be on the street in the law library. And I'm going to tell you, when you go to the law library, you don't see no niggas in there. None. If you do go to the law library, you the only nigga in there. The only one. Niggas don't go to the law library. They say, I got an attorney. My lawyer gonna handle it, right? Your lawyer gonna try to get you the best plea deal. See, if you go to the law library yourself, right, you can sit down and research case laws in certain things, and there's always damn near 95% of the time something that was done wrong in your case. But you have to understand this. You got to stand on business. See, I always stood on business. Always. Every single time. Whenever I had a situation and the attorney, and I'm going to tell you, my attorney cost me, when they locked me up for homicide, he cost me a Twinkie. A straight Twinkie. You understand what I'm saying? So I paid this man a Twinkie, a Dubsky, right? And he still wanted me to plead guilty to something that I didn't do. You understand where I'm coming from? So I made sure that I researched my own case. I made sure that I was actively involved to let him know I care about my life way more than you do. And it's a lot of people, when they hire an attorney, they expect someone that you really don't know or somebody that you think you know to care about your life more than you care about your own life. That's not my style. I care about my life, right? So I always made sure I studied my case. I always made sure I came to the table with facts with my case, right? And the last situation I had got into, I had hired an attorney that I told him, because I already had a lot of knowledge, and I told him personally, right? Yo, I care about my case. I'm not taking a plea to anything. But he felt that he still could manipulate whatever even after. You know, I had to let him know and show him. And I spanked it myself. Really though. Had to get him up out of there, and I spanked it myself, right? I seen the angle. I understood. I went to the law library. I'm the only brother in there. And it's so many brothers that got cases. But I'm the only brother in there daily on that computer researching to make sure that I understand I gotta fight this situation. And as I researched, I found out where they went wrong, right? And even though the attorney said, no, you can't, no, wrote me a letter saying, I hope you do beat it, but I don't see it happening. And I spanked it. You hear me? Belt the ass. And I felt good that I stood on business no matter how this man tried to scare me. It was a tactic. He has a personal relationship with the prosecutor. He has a personal relationship with the judge. They just want to get the conviction, right? But we don't understand that as people on the street, man. Some of us do. And you said the 2 times I went to court, I represented myself, and both cases were dismissed, thankfully. Like, you got the ability to do it. And it's a lot of people that think because they go hire an attorney that he gonna spank it. No, he gonna get you a plea deal. He gonna get you a plea deal. The best plea deal where you think it's okay, but all it does is get you probation where they lining you up to violate you, to put you back in the situation. So, you know, from my experiences, man, I got plenty of experiences. And I say it in the little description when you first, you know, check the channel out. Like, listen, I've been to trial. I picked that 12. I did it 5 times. And I'm glad I overcome that and understand that it would be a time that maybe I will really, really lose, right? And I understood that you can't win at that game forever. It's impossible. Gave the streets up, and I'm so happy about that. That's why I can say what I say to WACK and Luce. If y'all come playing with me, nigga, I'm going straight paperwork. No cap. I can say that proudly because I don't got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But I'm very knowledgeable from the streets. So the people that, you know, rock with me, I appreciate y'all, man. You know, I really appreciate y'all, man. This was a night that I got to vent, you know what I'm saying, and rock with y'all and let y'all know some things, you know, about me. And, you know, I'm gonna let y'all know more about me, man. Soldier, man. Your boy is soldier, man. I just got a different message. You feel me? I got a different message, man. You know? And I don't care about none of these dudes that, you know, act like they want to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not going back there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about none of that. When I was there, I was really there. You know what I'm saying? And this talk game that they doing, it's like we ain't do that. Like, real rap. We scared to do that. That's why it shocks me with them. We like, hold up. Me personally, I'm scared. Like, hold on. To literally get online and say what I'm going to do and all this and no. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. It's just different. When you hear these dudes, they like different. They like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm like, damn. Hold up. Motherfucker ain't never really grab y'all peoples up for real. Like, motherfuckers will grab y'all up. Like, hold on. Like, it be different. Like, it be different. I don't know. Like, so, you know, it's crazy. Kept it a bean tonight, though, man. And I felt good, though, doing it. I ain't gonna lie. Felt good, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all continue to rock with me, man. The channel's gonna grow. We're gonna continue to build, you know. And I know it's gonna take a little time, but trust me. We going up. You know what I'm saying? And like I told WACK and Luce, I'm gonna tell both of y'all two goofies, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gave it whereas though people are going to understand this voice and understand it from y'all dumb mistake. You know? That's a decision y'all made. You know? They had to learn the hard way. And y'all already know, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.